What is faith? Seems like a short and simple question, and the answer might seem obvious enough. Faith is belief in the existence of God. Or you might say, faith is believing that God created the world, that God loves us, or other beliefs about God. But more broadly, faith could be called believing or professing all the doctrines of a particular religion, such as expressed in a creed, which is also called a profession of faith. And so we talk about the Christian faith, or the Jewish faith, or the Catholic faith. These answers are all correct, but faith is also much more than just beliefs about God. If you consider why is it that some people believe firmly, others are uncertain, and some don't believe in God, one Christian response is that faith is a gift from God, which also requires a human response. We as human beings can accept or reject that gift of God offered to us. We might try explaining why some people believe and others don't, but ultimately we must also recognize that faith is a mystery. Moreover, believers are expected to go beyond just professing doctrines. They must also put their faith into practice in life. And so faith is a gift, faith is also a mystery, faith is also life. We'll look at these and many more aspects of faith as we go through this audio program. In announcing the Year of Faith, celebrated from October 11th, 2012 to November 24th, 2013, Pope Benedict XIV wrote, "Ever since the start of my ministry as successor of Peter, I have spoken of the need to rediscover the journey of faith, so as to shed ever clearer light on the joy and renewed enthusiasm of the encounter with Christ." He continues, "Today, too, there is a need for stronger ecclesial commitment to new evangelization in order to rediscover the joy of believing and the enthusiasm for communicating the faith. Faith grows when it is lived as an experience of love received and when it is communicated as an experience of grace and joy." These quotations taken from the apostolic letter called Porta Fidei, or the Doors of Faith, from Pope Benedict XVI. Much of this apostolic letter talks about the importance for Catholic Christians to deepen what they believe, to learn more about the doctrines of the faith. But very importantly, as we just heard in those quotes, the Holy Father begins with an emphasis on deepening our union with God, our relationship with Jesus, and the importance of sharing the joy of our faith and our experience of God's love.